So it does turn out that Massive Entertainment, Ubisoft, they've messed up again. So welcome back to The Division 2. There's gameplay in the background. I'm recording that separately because what I'm doing is having a look on Twitter at Ubisoft support and also Massive Entertainment because, 17 hours ago, hey agents, we are aware that some players are unable to access their characters after the latest maintenance. We are currently investigating this issue. Thank you for your patience. And then, 4 hours later, agents, we want to confirm that your characters and progression are not affected by this situation and will be accessible as soon as the fix is deployed. If you deleted your character fully by mistake, please reach out to our support team so that we can get the issue sorted for you. So, characters and progression are not affected. However, they will be accessible as soon as the fix is deployed. So nothing's happened to them, but they're not there. It's totally acceptable that the players, like the characters, are coming back. That is a really, really good thing. But some of you are going to notice that I'm playing on PC. I refuse to load this up on my Xbox because if my character goes disappearing for any reason, I am going to flip. I say that, and I believe it goes for a lot of players, because I have nearly 1,800 hours in the game. I don't want to risk that character. I am glad that everyone's getting their characters back, but this is 13 hours ago, and they haven't put out the fix. The characters they've still not been returned. If players were to actually lose their characters, they can revert back, so there has been pretty much no worries about permanently losing characters. However, I don't know why anyone is going to delete a character fully, by mistake or purposely, because a lot of hours have been put into this game by a lot of players. But what we're going to do quickly is have a look at what actually caused the characters to go missing. So if I load up the maintenance notes, fixed an issue that caused players to become invisible if a player detonated the EMP sticky bomb while interacting with a ladder. Fixed an issue where players could infinitely use or throw the shrapnel trap skill with no cooldown while having 4 pieces of the rigger set. And then they also fixed an issue where players could climb over a fence in Coney Island Ballpark and reach a non-playable area. That is it. It took them 3 hours to deploy that. That's all they did. But they didn't just fix those issues. They brought in an issue that wiped everyone's characters, even if it's temporarily, even if it's not a permanent effect. They still wiped characters accidentally. So now, looking at the responses from the community, thanks for investigating, getting reports from a lot of players in the clan and beyond with this issue. But, I mean, yes, thanks for investigating. No thanks for the amount of time you're taking to deploy the fix. And again, no thanks for making the mistake in the first place. This is the second Division game. This is Massive Entertainment. This is Ubisoft. And this stuff shouldn't be happening. Someone said, that's funny. I had 3 agents and now I have 4. I can still go invisible in conflict and kill everyone on the map. Just saying it's still broken. I could load into Woney if my character was last left there, tried to move it to DC and got stuck at 9% loading. Stuck on 9%, so there are more issues. Just logged on, lost my first 2 characters. I can't log in on PS5, stuck at 9% loading. Same here, very long loading time and no character in the main menu. Then they put their username. This is across Xbox and PlayStation. And then logged in this morning, everything was fine. Went to New York to do daily project. Tried to go back to DC, got hit with a 9% loading screen. Restarted, character gone. After the update, I can't log into all characters. My main Division 2 character has gone after the patch. My third character is invisible and stuck at 9% loading. But what makes that even worse? Because by the time you guys see this video, it might have been fixed. Not entirely sure. But I'm looking at this 16 hours after they said they're aware. Still no fix. This is the same thing that happened with Woney. I say the same thing. It's the same situation in the amount of time they take to fix things. When Woney first launched, what happened was you go to the safe houses to get missions off the leaders and you progress with the story. Well, no player in the world, after paying £25 for that expansion, nobody could access those missions for 24 hours. So we had to wait a day after the release of the expansion to actually play the expansion. And now, 16 hours after they have acknowledged that there's a big issue, they still haven't fixed it. And not only that, I did a video months and months ago saying the PC version of the game is crashing. They did an update to the Ubisoft Connect launcher and fixed it in the majority of cases, but I've played since, still crashed. I get comments on that video, players are still crashing. There are big issues in the game, and what are Massive Entertainment currently doing? Avatar and Star Wars. They're not doing anything with the Division 2. They might be working on a game mode, but they've got a very, very small team on it. I mean, the majority of the team are gone. As of, I think it was December in 2020, they stopped working on this game. They just said, right, we're going to keep slapping big sales on the game all the time, and we're going to rerun the seasons. For what we did in year 2, we're going to do throughout year 3. And then year 4, we'll release a new game mode, and probably just dump it there because of Avatar coming out later in that year. So I think this is an absolute joke. It's unacceptable, and this needs to be fixed ASAP if it's not already fixed by the time you guys are seeing this. Remember, I have to record it, edit, upload, so there's like sometimes a couple of hours, sometimes several hours in between. So it might have been fixed by the time you see this, might not. It all depends on Ubisoft. So far, they are 16 hours in. I've held back on this video because I was aware of this a couple of hours after it happened. I've held back because I was kind of hoping to come with a positive and say, look, everyone's characters are safe. They have fixed it. Everyone's characters are safe. That's the word from Ubisoft. So don't hold me accountable if your characters do disappear. They can revert the servers. They can revert updates. So I'm very confident your characters are safe. Me personally, they're guaranteeing they are safe, but they shouldn't have disappeared in the first place. That's what's frustrating me. And especially, I believe they've just recently started up Golden Bullet. Even though I played Golden Bullet a couple of times, don't plan to go back, there are new players in the game and Golden Bullet is the best event, and they're probably not going to expand that and carry it on for a little bit longer, considering players can't play. I really hope they do extend it for a couple of days, but they probably won't. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. I mean, the most important thing right now is getting everyone their characters back and sorting out that 9% loading screen issue. But what we're going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.